Hey guys, Dave, Northeast Edible. Had a question come in recently about why I plant 2 pawpaws in each hole for the most part, and I kind of wanted to address it. And you can see right here we've got one there, 2 pawpaw trees in that hole. These were probably planted last year. They're probably 3-year-old trees. I usually, when I grow them from seed, I usually grow them out for 2 years, then plant them in the ground. So I just wanted to show you kind of what we do. These are 2 real good looking seedlings. You can see getting some branching on this one, and everything's real leafed out. There's some branching on this one too. Looks like these are small branches here. Yep, that's got some leaves on it. So yeah, both of these seedlings look really good. They're in both great shape, but the reason I put 2 in one hole, you can see that they're pretty close together, about 1 foot apart. You know what? This might be, actually there's 3, here's the third. So sometimes I do put 3 in here. It looks like something happened to this guy, I'm not sure what. A critter ate it maybe. But yeah, these guys look really good, these 2. And a lot of times when you transplant pawpaws, you have a tendency to lose some of the feeder roots, some of the real fine hair roots. And when I transplant them really small, so I have a better success rate when we sell them small and we transplant them small. But a lot of times when you get them from a nursery, they're a little bit bigger. Like these are probably 3 feet tall, and they've been in the ground, and they're 3 years old, so they've been in this spot for a year basically. I think I probably planted these last year. But yeah, so when you get them much bigger than this, it's hard to transplant them because you lose a lot of those real fine hair roots, and a lot of times you lose some of the taproot too. And pawpaws are real picky with the transplant, where they have a big taproot. Sometimes the taproot's like 3 times longer than the actual tree. And then the hair roots are real important as well, so if you lose too many of those, you have a real hard time transplanting them. But wanted to show you, so basically the question was, why do you put more than 1 in a hole? And the reason is because they're so hard to transplant. So with these guys, they're doing really great, and we got 2 in 1 hole, and it's a great problem to have. I might just let these guys grow up and kind of compete and see what happens, which one gets bigger over the years, which one has better fruit when they do fruit out. And you know what, good problem to have when you put 2 in a hole and they're both surviving, doing great. And like I said, this one, who knows what happened to this guy. Obviously I put 3 in this hole, and that one's not doing so good. So you know, I'm 2 for 3 as far as this planting goes. But something cool about the pawpaws, the leaves are real super big. They're almost tropical. When they get bigger, the leaves get a little bit bigger as well, so they look pretty cool. The fruit looks super cool when it fruits out. You get a fruit almost the size of, not quite a football, but you know, a softball almost. So super cool fruit. Pawpaws gives some people a little belly issue when they eat it, but for the most part, you know, when you do, for the most part, most people are fine with it. But when you do grow from seed, just watch out. You want to get your seed from get your plant from a reputable source, where sometimes people just get as much seed as they can and just grow them out, any old seed. What I like to do with mine is I like to take the best seed I have from the best fruit and grow that out, and then you know, take those and sell those plants. So Dave, Northeast Edible, talking about pawpaws, why we plant a couple in a hole. And you know, right now 2 in 1 hole, both doing great. And you know, good problem to have. We'll decide years down the road which one we keep. If we have to chop one down, that's what happens. But possibly we'll leave them both. So Dave, Northeast Edible, follow along. We'll keep you updated as the years progress on that one. Thanks guys.